Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey there, I'm Bianca. Keep watching. We're the Traveling Swingers.
This is kind of exciting. We love to do takeovers. We love to go to takeovers, and we've been to takeovers all over the world. And we actually just jumped on this one when SOP Lifestyle Productions contacted us to say, "Hey, do you want to come to our Whistler takeover?" We were like, "Yes, please," because we live in Seattle, which is about 4 hours away, like 200 miles, and we embarrassingly have never been to Whistler before.
No.
So we were just like, yes, absolutely, let's go. And
Now we're like, how have we never been here before?
Yeah, this
town is gorgeous. It is adorable and fun, and it's so cute.
Yeah. We're big fans of Whistler now.
Just the town itself is really, really cool and fun. I mean, we're not even talking about the hotel yet.
Right. Yeah, no, it's, we've just been here a couple days and just visiting the town, and if you've never been here before, this place is absolutely beautiful. The skiing and all that kind of stuff. So they have actually two takeovers that they do throughout the year. One that's in May, which is the one that we're at now, and the other one that happens in November. So you have two very different seasons that you can actually come enjoy this place. And for May anyway, the weather's beautiful, and you can actually go outside and enjoy everything. And we're not big skier people, so it's the November group can have that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is absolutely fantastic, and the town is just gorgeous, and it's just a wonderful place to be a tourist.
It really
so
is, yeah.
So if you haven't been, whether you're coming from the United States or Canada or whatever it might be, or the rest of the world, because a lot of people watch these videos, come to this takeover.
Yeah.
But this is put on, like I said, by SOP Lifestyle Productions, which is a Vancouver-based company that actually they do takeovers all over the world, but they just happen to do this one for their local group that they have in southwestern Canada, Western Canada. I think that's what you call it. And it's really cool. So they take over this entire hotel. It's a boutique hotel, and so it's all the rooms are really nice, and it's a
One of the things I want to say about the rooms, because this is one of the things that you guys seem to appreciate on these reviews, is the rooms all have mini kitchens. So it's great if you want to bring stuff for breakfasts or snacks or lunches or whatever, so you don't have to leave. There's little refrigerators and microwaves. Our room, I think all of them, have a little stovetop and sink and all that. So mini kitchen in the rooms, which is fantastic.
Sure.
I was very excited too that we had robes in our room.
That's right.
Well, because it makes it really nice. We use the robes to go down to the pool because it is a little chilly when you get out of the pool and go back to your room.
Because the pool and that whole area is nude all the time.
Yeah, and it's outdoors, but the pool is heated. It's like going into a big hot tub. It's so delicious.
Yeah, it's funny. The first night we were here, we arrived in the evening and we went outside to the pool hot tub, and the hot tub was full of people, as in any lifestyle event. Everybody loves a hot tub, but there must have been overcapacity of people in the hot tub, and there were like 3 or 4 people in the pool, and we're like, well, let's just dip our toes in there, and they actually heated it to hot tub temperatures, so the entire pool was like 100 degrees, and it was phenomenal. So by the next day, everybody was in the pool just because it was so much bigger, just kind of sitting there for hours and hours and hours, and as people in the lifestyle generally do, just talk, which is fantastic.
Really nice.
But this is a really cool takeover because they do things slightly different than we've seen at some of the cruises and some of the big resort takeovers, where so SOP stands for Swinger Open Poly. So it actually kind of covers the gambit of different open relationships, different types of open relationships, and which is neat in itself, because a lot of the takeovers are purely swinger, but there are people here and at, of course, other events that fit into that category or don't necessarily fit in that category. There are people like us that kind of fit in all the categories. So it's nice that they are accepting and open of that. And because of that, they actually have a lot of, what do you call those? They have a lot of conversations. they have a lot of seminars dedicated to just teaching you about things. Like, for example, they have seminars about
role-playing.
About role-playing. Yeah, that one we're going to do later, so that so you can show me how to be a proper schoolgirl in your role-play or maid.
Yeah. Oh, maid. That would be good. Yeah. Do the dishes. That's so hot.
Oh, I'm the maid?
Yes.
Oh. Great. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
What woman wouldn't want her man to like do all the chores and stuff? That would make every woman hot.
Well, no, I have no problem doing the chores. I guess if it's a role playing game, then and it just kind of boils down to then
it's more fun because
then you give me the sex. I do the dishes and then you give me a blowjob.
Role playing. It depends on how the game goes. Because it could be it's like Princess Day and I sit on the couch and you bring me wine and stuff and then you clean like. Nude.
You think they're going to teach that in the role-playing seminar?
I don't know. We could ask.
Just how I should clean.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I could tell you, and we could figure it out on our own. I don't know that we need help with that.
Okay. So we haven't been to that one yet. So we're going to go to that one a little bit later, and so they'll teach us how to role-play because we need all the help we can get apparently. But they also have seminars on, for example, BDSM. We watched. We went into the BDSM room last night, and we watched them for a good. I don't know. We're probably in there for a half hour, something like that. And just about, they were just had a guy up against the St. Andrew's cross, and were just smacking him, and it was pretty cool to watch.
It was.
Honestly. And so they just do a lot of different teaching things.
They have tantric massage sessions.
Okay, so we're big massage people. I am anyway. I love to massage.
I love to receive massage.
Exactly. So that'll be good. That'll be a good one to take
because we've never really gone down the tantric massage road. So
tantric sex is very cool.
Yeah.
Is a way to expand your orgasms and make them even better than they are. And we talk about this in lifestyle all the time, that people that have been doing swinger type things for a long time, as in any sport, hobby, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, you get better the more you do it. So the more practice you get, the better you are. So if there's something that can actually teach someone even that's been doing this a long time, like how to improve the sex with the other person or have bigger orgasms, it's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Why not? And if you learn something, great. If you don't, it was fun to watch anyway.
Yeah.
So,
so I feel like anytime you go to one of the seminars, there's always something to learn. You may sit there most of the time going, I know, but there's usually always something that someone will say that you're like, oh, I didn't know about that, or I hadn't thought of it that way, or whatever. I mean, you can always learn something from any of these seminars, no matter how long you've been doing this, how long you've been in the lifestyle, how long you've been into BDSM, like whatever it is. I mean, there's always something to learn, something new and different.
Exactly. So they put a big focus on the seminars at these events, which is really, really nice. You can you can do the touristing, you can wander around the town as we've done, and then you can kind of come back to the hotel and you can spend the entire afternoon, evening, really just kind of learning about things that are sex related or relationship related, or they have a seminar, for example, about just polyamory in general, if that's something that you're interested in, maybe going down that road, or dipping your toes into having a stronger relationship with the people that you play with, then that's something that you might want to go to, and et cetera, et cetera. They actually have quite a few seminars that are definitely worth checking out. But the way they have the hotel laid out is actually very interesting, because they have numerous playrooms.
Yeah.
And that is different, because usually at a lot of lifestyle events that we go to, they'll have a playroom. And it might be super crowded, and you might have to wait your turn, and which can be fine, or it can be kind of a turn off if you meet a couple and you are like, let's play, and then you have to wait for a while, which has been a negative for a lot of playrooms that we've seen in the past. But the way they actually have it laid out here is they have numerous playrooms that have different concepts to them.
Right. Yeah.
So they have an orgy room, and they have a private playroom that you can actually be in there for an hour and close the door, and they say just respect the hour time, and you can just be in there and enjoy yourself. An hour is a pretty good amount of time if you didn't just want to go back to your hotel room and be 5 hours in there. And they have that, and they have a room that you can be a exhibitionist, where they actually have numerous cameras set up throughout the room.
The porn star room.
The porn star room, yes, the porn star room. And with that, they have like I said, they have the numerous cameras, and then a few rooms down the hallway, they actually have the voyeur room, where they have a big TV screen that actually shows what's going on inside the porn star room.
Yeah.
So if you're more into just watching others while you are playing as well, but you don't want to be in the same room, or you just want to sit and eat popcorn, watching your own live porn go on, that's fine too. So
they also have several chill lounges where you can it's a quiet area where you can go and have a nice conversation with someone without a lot of other people around and really get to know whoever you're with. So that's kind of nice that they've got those on different levels. They've got like one on the 2nd level and a couple on the 4th level. So that's really nice. That's
and one of those rooms they specifically dedicate to aftercare, which is something that you don't see too much in the vanilla sex world.
No.
But in the BDSM world, you do. It's very, very common because sometimes there's a lot of physical things that would happen to your body, and you need that time afterward to just kind of come back down to a good headspace. And so aftercare is just wonderful, and the fact that they've actually set up a room dedicated to that makes it really nice, because these are the things that a lot of groups and a lot of events just don't even think about. We've seen them all over the place that it's something in hindsight, or maybe next year or whatever it might be, and this is only the 5th year that they've had this event, and they have it down pat. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Also, they have this year, or in May for this event, and they'll probably, I would assume, going to do this every year, is they have the contest the preliminary contest for the Miss No Swimsuit contest, which actually happens. The finals happen every March in Jamaica, and they're going to have a contestant there that they're going to pick this weekend that will go down to Jamaica, and so all the different lifestyle clubs from all over the United States, and this one here in Canada, they'll be the Canadian company, so all the Canadians can root for SOP there in Jamaica. So if you want to come to that, definitely check that out on their website as well, and there's a link so that you can book that and root Canada on.
Yeah,
so,
it's gonna be exciting.
So we are really, really happy with this event.
One of the other things that we forgot, they do have, and I don't know if they do this every time, they have a marketplace. So we went in there and they had just a bunch of different things, from like sex toys to lingerie to lubes and condoms and butt plugs and just a whole bunch of different things. Like if you're like, oh shoot, I forgot my butt plug, you can go there and buy one.
Butt plugs are hard to come by in downtown Whistler. That is true.
Didn't see a butt plug
we
store.
A lot of snowboards, but no butt plugs.
Butt plugs. So that was kind of nice that if you did forget something, maybe your lube or whatever, you just
dildos galore.
Yeah, so that's kind of nice that they have that available for, oops, shit, I forgot my lube, Although most people are pretty willing to lend out. That's
right. You have to go back to their hotel room to to get a handful of lube.
Coming back to my room.
Yeah, smooth. We got to reuse that one. All right, perfect. Well, yeah. So absolutely, from a review standpoint, we're like this is fantastic. We are really happy. We're definitely going to come back. We're definitely going to recommend this to everybody locally in Seattle, because it's an event that isn't too far away for us. It's driving distance. But we actually have talked to quite a few people that have flown in here, and you fly into Vancouver and then drive up to the mountains here, and it's just a kind of a nice way to do it.
Yeah.
So
and it goes from Thursday through Sunday, so you have quite a few days to get to know people. And we've been talking to a lot of people that say they come every year, and it's a great event because a lot of the people come over and over again, and so you probably don't see these people throughout the year. But you're going to get to see them in Whistler every year, and so it's like a big reunion.
Sure.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, perfect. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.